Welcome back, Santa's little helpers, Santa's elves, whatever you want to call yourself. Today is finally day 24. Not really. Today is actually day 23 again. I'm just going to be very, very busy tomorrow, and I will be unable to film, so I'm going to be doing this a day early. This is the yellow edition, the last one. I personally would think that day 24 should be, the festive edition. That makes sense to me. Or at the very least, make it one of the winters. I don't know why neither one of those was the last thing, but yeah. So, we got yellow edition. I don't remember when the last yellow was. I believe it was, want to say day 13, but I don't remember. So, I remember this one was not too bad and really did not burn nearly as much as I thought it would. Still feeling the after effects of yesterday. So, yeah, I anticipate this being a good one. This has been a real journey, guys. I really hope that they continue to do this for the coming years. And I want to say that I hope other brands do this as well. But you do have this slight issue of, if, let's just say 5 brands doing it at a time, that's 5 drinks you'd have to have per day. Even I don't think I could handle that. So, probably not smart. But let's say Ghost does one next year, I'll be all in. But chances are, if there's another one next year, it's just going to be Red Bull. In which case, we'll do a little reprise, if you will. Hopefully the lineup is a little bit different next year. I know that next year they're getting rid of a few different Red Bulls, and I'm pretty sure they're bringing out some new ones. And obviously next year's winter edition is going to be different. And as for the festive edition, I don't know. So I think, this could be very interesting. But yeah, I've already spent over 2 minutes rambling. Let's just get on to the yellow edition, the final one. Wow, my fingers are starting to hurt. Doesn't smell as good as it did last time. Smells like pineapples, battery acid, and it's orange. It is very orange. Yeah, well, waste not, want not, am I right? Bottoms up for a final time, everybody. Ooh, oh my God. I'm burning up, but that wasn't that bad. Just like last time. Actually, tropical is one of those flavors I would expect to hurt to chug, to be fiery, the way that original burns. Surprisingly, it's not. I would expect it to be, but it's not. So, not too bad. I don't really know. Crazy that this shit is over, man. Been doing this for a month now. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But we've been at this for a while. It's kind of crazy to say that I can't come outside and do my daily chugs anymore. I mean, I still could, but they're not the advent calendar, so it's not the same. I don't like having to leave a few minutes early on my work days so I can chug a fucking Red Bull before I have to go to work. But, it's not the end of the world. And honestly, this has not been as bad as I thought it would be. This was a nice little experiment for myself. As I've stated so many times, I hate Red Bull, right? Or I did. This has actually made me kind of like Red Bull, oddly enough. I don't hate them nearly as much as I did, except for the spring edition. Fuck that one. But I have a newfound appreciation for them. I found that several of them are chuggable, and my God, I found that several of them are actually kind of good, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm realizing that maybe I'm just a little bitch, and all it takes is a little bit of forced exposure. So good to know. But I just feel like this isn't grandiose enough. You know what I mean? I feel like there needs to be something else to end this off. Introducing. Good God. What? You ever wanted to see a young man kill himself live on YouTube? Well, I'm not Ronnie McNutt, but I do have a Red Bull in my hands, and it's really hurting my fingers because, oh my God, it's cold. This is the only place I could think to do this because it's the only way I can prop up my phone. As you see, I have the Red Bull. We're gonna do something a little crazy here. Let's see if I can actually pop this open properly. All right. Well, there's your reminder, everybody. Definitely shotgun a Red Bull. Just realized my dumbass did it wrong, too. I put the hole there. Meanwhile, it opens like that. I should have had it like this and put the hole like right about where that snow is. Well, oh well. Look at that. This is a fucking nightmare. It looks like I just puked on the ground. I promise that's only Red Bull. It looks like piss. People drink these things? Dear God. Also, it got in my hair, so I'm going to have to go wash my hair again because it's about to be very sticky. So, well, thank you for coming on this month-long journey. It sure has been fun, you know. We've had some good episodes, some bad episodes. But overall, am I glad I spent the $55 on this advent calendar? Maybe not. But I wouldn't say it wasn't worth it. So if you didn't buy one, I don't blame you. And I'm not surprised because we got like 8 at Walmart. And I bought the second last one. And we never got any more after that. And that was like late October. So if you didn't get one, not surprised at all. But next year, keep an eye out. They're probably going to bring it out again. In which case, come along, do a chug with me. Join me next year for this if it's a thing.